talking about real shit, okay? So grab your drink, go ahead, I'll wait. I got my green tea here that I'm addicted to. I'll talk more about that in another video. But get cozy, stay a while, friend. So this is my very first YouTube video. And why the hell am I doing this? I don't know. But one thing I do know is I am scared of the next 10 years of my life flying by like the last 10 have, and not have anything to show for it, really. I mean, I have two beautiful teenage daughters that I love and they're my life. I have a wonderful husband. You know, I have a beautiful home and all these things, but like, well, okay, let me back up. Hi, by the way, I'm Shannon. Thank you for watching this. If you're still watching, I know everyone's attention span is like 3 seconds, so thank you. I promise you won't regret it, okay? So keep on watching because I have a lot to share. And hopefully you'll be able to relate to it, especially if you're a woman in your 40s and you're feeling kind of stuck in a rut, like I have been. Of course.
Every time I get on the phone, stop it. Try to record something.
Don't stop shit. All right, come on. It's okay. He's gone. Come on. I'm just not gonna stop this because I'll get distracted and won't finish. All right, come on. So what was I saying? I'll just have to edit this out. All right, come on. Let's go. Come on. Of course. I don't know what. Oh my god. It was a solicitor putting a freaking flyer in our door. Okay. Hopefully I hit record. Oh god. I think I did. Let me check. I've done that before. I've recorded like a whole damn long video and realized I didn't even hit the freaking record button. Yes, okay. All right. It's like Murphy's Law, right? All right. Okay, let's get comfy and cozy. Take 2. Okay, so why am I doing this YouTube channel, if you care, at 45 years old? Well, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me. I mean, I'm a total stranger and I'm talking to strangers about my life, which is really weird because I'm actually a very private person. Not so much like, I don't know, I just don't like to be the center of attention. I don't really like to talk about my life. I just feel like, who cares? Like, why would anyone care? You know? Why? I don't know. I'm more of a listener, let's just say that. I'm doing this because of other people who have been so open about their lives and their struggles, and they've been such an inspiration. I mean, people either on podcasts or authors, you know, other YouTubers, people on social media. Like, I just got into TikTok, like basically right before they almost banned it. But like YouTube and TikTok mainly are the platforms that I've found where total strangers are so kind and supportive and just sharing. And I found that really inspiring. Like, you know, a lot of times you think of trolls and stuff on the internet, but like, I have not really seen that much. And maybe people are deleting the troll comments. I know it happens, and I know people are gonna be hateful and ugly online, but what I've seen is the beauty and the love between total strangers. So I'm like, wow, you know, and there is a place for everyone online. Like, my whole life I've been just trying to make everyone happy and trying to make everyone like me and love me and trying to please everyone and, you know, just kind of not rock the boat and keep everything around me peaceful and avoid confrontation and conflict at all costs. And, you know, I'm an Enneagram 9, if anyone is into that, but like, I hardly go on social media. I want to do this YouTube because I want to help other women who feel stuck and don't know what they want to do with their lives, or, you know, maybe they're stuck.
No.
Maybe they're stuck with some health habits or unhealthy habits, or like stuck between careers like I was. I worked at the same place for 20 years at a nonprofit, and sorry, that's little Rosie snoring. And I just wasn't fulfilled for a very, very long time. And I just kind of stayed in my comfort zone. with my job, with, you know, my lifestyle. You know, I drank and partied like all throughout my adulthood. I just stopped drinking almost 3.5 years ago. I mean, that's something that I've been wanting to do for longer than I realized. Like yesterday, I just decided I have this drawer of journals that I've had since I moved, since I was 22, 23. And something in me has been like, I've had this urge to go read through them, even though I was like kind of scared about what I was going to find. But yesterday I went and just pulled a random one out. It was interesting though. What I realized is at 23, my very first journal, I was a lot deeper and more in tune with myself than I realized. For a 23-year-old, I was kind of impressed in a way, but also after reading a lot of my journals, I realized that I am like kind of complaining about the same things still 22 years later. And that was before I had kids, before I was married, and my life, you know, I was totally free, but I didn't feel free. And now I'm kind of at that stage again where my days are free because I left my job last year. That's a whole nother long story, but it was time. And I'm starting a business, and that's a whole nother, I'll be talking a lot about that on this channel because I don't have any entrepreneurial experience whatsoever. Never thought I would start a business, and it is definitely harder than quitting drinking. You know? So anyway, but it's hard. There's a huge learning curve, but I've been blessed to be able to be home and figure it out. I'm a dog sitter, so you will see in my videos I will have different dogs accompany me in the videos. This is one I'm watching right now, little Rosie. She's one of my favorites. I love that I'm able to make some income while I'm figuring out my business stuff. As far as finding my true voice, starting to play big instead of playing small, and just being me and letting other people see the real me. You know, I think I drank for so long because I was trying to be someone I wasn't. And even looking through my journals, I knew that in my 20s, in my early 20s. I knew what I was doing, and I wanted to stop then, which is crazy because looking back, before I read my journals, I was like, oh, I was just living the life in my 20s. I didn't care. You know, I was just partying, having a good old time. But reading those, I was really struggling, and all alone. I wasn't talking about it with anyone. Started having my kids when I was 29, and you know, just go through lots of different seasons of life. But they're older now, and they don't require as much from me except, you know, rides everywhere. But I want to really do something to impact the world in my little way. And so I want to start a YouTube channel because I love freaking YouTube. But I've really been doing a lot of research lately just on how to start a channel, and it's crazy how much you can find. You can find stuff on anything on YouTube. It's amazing. Like, this is the best time in the history of humanity to start, you know, a passion project or a new hobby or a business or a YouTube channel or whatever, because like you can learn about anything for free. There's so many people sharing so much their expertise in anything. I mean, you can communicate with people all over the world and help each other and, you know, kind of start your own tribe. And, you know, loneliness is the biggest epidemic these days. And I know being in person is much better, but it's really cool that you know, we can connect like this. Like, I don't know you. I don't know who's watching. I don't know who's ever going to see this. But I do believe that there is divine intervention, and people who are meant to find my channel will find it. And I don't just want to like be talking at you and telling you all about my life and all this stuff, but I want you to share in the comments. Like, I really want to build a community here on this platform. That's one of the main reasons why I'm doing this, is not only to share and hopefully help other people, but I want to give you content that you want to see. You know, I'm in my 40s. I have a family. I live in the suburbs. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life, starting to start a business. I still feel like I'm 23 sometimes. Like, I still feel like There's so much I don't know and I don't understand. And I love learning. I love books. I'm a personal development, self-help junkie. I'm a little addicted to books. I just keep buying them and buying them. I have probably 5 going right now. Finishing them is another story, but I'm getting better at that. And I love like digital courses and online learning. I love webinars. I love like just masterclasses. I love learning. I was a psychology major in college, so I think that I just love learning about the human mind and human behavior. I think I've just always wanted to try to figure myself out. I think as humans, all of us, it's what we're just trying to figure out, like, who are we? What is this life all about? You know? Sorry, I've got like some mucus in my throat. I'll try to edit that out. But I'm also trying to like do minimal editing because editing is it's very time consuming, and I'm recovering perfectionist, but I know if I get too much in the editing, it's just, I won't ever like, I'll do like 1 video a year. So, bear with me. It's not going to be the best quality probably, or the best editing or the most polished video, but I don't care. Doing this channel is a big challenge for me. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, way out of it, and challenging myself to be consistent, to show up, to do this imperfectly, to be okay with people judging me, and also be okay with people being wrong about me. I appreciate everyone's opinions and views and beliefs because we all have lived different lives. I don't mind people disagreeing, and I don't want to invite like, you know, people being hateful or negative or anything like that, but I love learning different perspectives. And I want to, like I said, start a community of like-minded women, very heart-centered approach. There's no judgment. This is judgment-free zone. Ugh, can't talk. I love creativity. I love being creative, and so I'm gonna just try different things with this, you know, and see what happens. But I like creativity. I was a puppeteer. I don't think I said that, at the nonprofit that I worked at. So I puppeteered for 20 years, teaching children about like social issues and health issues using big puppets. It was really cool. So who knows? Maybe I'll try to incorporate that. I don't know if it's going to be this channel, or maybe I'll start another channel for kids or something. But I love like being creative in any kind of way. I love drawing and painting, and I love holistic anything, modalities. I love natural health things. I love really thinking out of the box and trying to be healthier, but not crazy about it. You know, I'm not a health nut by any means. I still eat processed food. I don't work out. I mean, I walk, and it's been months since I've been to yoga, but I'm getting there. You know, I just try to do little changes when I can, because I know when I make those huge, big goals, it never works out. I like trying different things, you know, different ways of cooking or different ways to, you know, cleanse and detox my body. I just love learning about all of that stuff. I'm not an expert. So that's one thing I am certified as a holistic health coach and a life coach, but I'm not going to claim to be an expert in nutrition or health or anything like that. What I'm really going to be talking more about, I mean, I'll bring things that I've learned, you know, and share them and see what y'all think, or if you've tried it. But mainly what I'm going to be talking a lot about is like mindset, managing our minds and our thoughts, emotions, you know, beliefs. I just find all of that fascinating, like why we do what we do and why habits are so hard to break. I still have habits, even though I let go of drinking. You know, I still have habits, some that aren't so healthy, but so I'm not claiming to be perfect by any means. And that's what like kind of annoyed me about some of the YouTube shows that I came across. I feel like, and some that my kids watch too, like there's this one girl, she's in college now, but she started when she was in high school, a vlogger. She's so cute. She's really cute, but she seems so perfect, and her family seems so perfect, and they're all so cute and so sweet. And like, just her life just seems so perfect. And I think that's kind of what's intriguing. I'm like, wow, are they really that happy and perfect, you know? But then it's also like, I could never be like that, or my kids aren't like that. Other like women my age, I feel like you see their houses and it's so Pinterest perfect is kind of what's in my head. And they know how to cook the coolest new things. I don't know, I know I'm babbling now, but that's not what this is gonna be. So I hope you're okay with that. This is just gonna be me being my weird self and totally not perfect. My flaws and everything. I'm doing this to challenge myself not to be held back by my procrastination, because that's all what perfectionism is, right? It's just procrastinating, because nothing is ever going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. And I'm sure a lot of those people that portray that they're perfect on the outside are probably struggling to maintain that image. If it's true, like, that just seems like a lot of work. Yeah, it's just going to be me talking about some of my experiences, things that have worked for me, things that haven't worked. It's not just going to be about sobriety, but if you are curious about that, I love talking about it and sharing, and I do have a husband that drinks. So that's kind of interesting. I mean, we've been together since we were 21 and 22. So we've grown up together, and, things have changed, but we're still happily married, which is, I mean, it can work. But yeah, I think the main things that I'm going to be focusing on is like trying to have a little healthier, cleaner lifestyle, trying to do things that really bring us joy and happiness in the long run, like not just like the instant gratification, the instant pleasure, but things that can be pleasurable and actually help our lives. I love spirituality stuff, personal development, reading. I love nature, animals, cool quotes, and I'm just babbling now, but I actually love learning about business and marketing and sales and all of that too. So if anyone is interested in that, I am, or maybe I'll start another channel at some point about business, but I've just learned so much and I find it so interesting. It's just putting it into action that's my problem. I'm gonna take a sip. This was probably the worst YouTube video you've ever seen, and that's okay. So you don't have to tell me if it is. It's my first one, and I just got to get it up. But please tell me in the comments, please, what you would like me to talk about. Things that you're interested in. I really want to make this a community effort, because I really don't want to just make videos about things I want to talk about and no one gives a shit about it. Like, that'd be pointless. I mean, I am doing this for me, but I'm also doing it to help people. And if I get monetized someday, that'd be amazing, But I'm not like, that's not my goal with this. I really just want to start a community. And I want to get all of this stuff out that I've been, learning and experiencing. I just want to share it with whoever needs it. So I put in the comments if you can relate to anything that I've talked about, or what you like, to talk about, what you'd like to hear about. Just say hi if you want. And let me think if there's anything else. I can always edit out these long pauses. I've just started so many things in my life and not finished them. So I really want this one to be something that I follow through with and that grows. I want to help people get their lives back, whatever that means. Once I heard someone say, I wish I could remember. That's another thing. I have a horrible memory with like details, so I never remember who said stuff or books I've read. Like, what book did that come out of? But I did hear someone on a podcast. I heard them say, passion is what lights you up. Purpose is using what lights you up to light other people up. And I thought that was so cool. So I've been consuming a lot of content over the years. This is the year I need to start creating my own, like I will still consume, but I need to start being the creator too. And so I challenge you to do that. If there's something that you've been sitting on for a while, or educating yourself about because you're just too scared to start, just start it, please. I'm starting this, you start your thing, and we'll share stories and compare notes and, talk about it, and I can help support you in any way that I can. Yeah, I'm sure there's stuff I'm totally forgetting. I should have made the outline, but I just thought I'd wing it. So thank you so much for watching. I better stop now so I can get to editing out all these long pauses and whatever, me babbling, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. And if you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. If you don't, no worries. Yeah, okay. Well, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Big hugs. Bye. Okay. Oh,